table. Today we're going to be making 콩나물 불고기, and this in Korea they shortened the term a little bit and they call it 콩불. And so it's bean sprouts, which is 콩나물, and we're going to be using pork today. So this is all going to be marinated and cooking in a gochujang based sauce. It's going to be savory, sweet, spicy, everything. It's going to be really good, and this is a fairly popular dish in Korea. So let's go and check out these ingredients. So let's start off by prepping our veggies. I pre-washed the bean sprouts, and then I have some bean sprouts, and prepare a large onion because we're gonna go ahead and slice this up. So as I was saying earlier, this is a fairly popular dish in Korea. So a lot of people go out and eat this in restaurants. Very rough chops. I think it looks better and it tastes better when they're a little bit on the bigger side. Korean restaurants these days, when I look at YouTube and things, they have this menu and people make it at home a lot. It's also budget friendly. Pork is a lot cheaper than beef, and you have people coming over. It's something easy that you can make, and you also don't necessarily need a lot of other side dishes. All you really need is just rice and this entree. Now we have to add all of this into a bowl to make the marinade. These gochugaru, I'm speaking Korean. The gochujang, the red hot chili flakes, and then soy sauce. These ingredients are like salt and pepper to Koreans. Something that you just always have at home. Now we just mix. And now we just have to assemble it and cook it, and it's done. Like, it is so easy. Prepare either a fry pan or just something that can fit everything. This does get a little saucy, so make sure it does have some depth in it. So let's add the 콩나물 in first, the bean sprouts. And this, if you go to a Korean grocery store, it should say pork bulgogi, or you can get a very thinly sliced pork belly too. Onions. Now the sauce. Every last bit of this delicious sauce in there. So that is it. You just have to cook it and enjoy it in some rice. It's so good. Let's take it over to the mukbang table and let's let this simmer and cook. So we have this cooking over here. It's starting to smell really good. And no, we didn't forget. Do you guys know what it's time for? So today's word of the day is 영화, which means movie. Watching movies is something that my family and I really like to do. So after we eat dinner at Grace's house, because she has a very nice sound system and a very nice quality TV, it's very big too. It feels like we're in a theater. But we'll go down and watch movies. It's just my parents and me. We really like action and that kind of movie, like not horror, but thriller. Chasing and like heist.
Horror, not horror.
Horror. I can't do it. So yesterday we watched, my parents don't really like the Avengers or Marvel. They think it's child's play. They are like,
this is so CG and it's not realistic.
and whatever. I really like the Avengers, and we watched Black Widow yesterday, and I didn't think my parents would like it, but they did. My mom, her thing to do is to fall asleep during movies. She likes to attempt at watching movies and she'll fall asleep. It's either her or my dad. One of them falls asleep. It's like they take turns. We watched yesterday and they loved it, so I wanted to share that word with you guys today. Today's word of the day is 영화, which means movie.
Wow.
Gotta mix this, gotta mix this around. Gotta make sure the pork is completely cooked. I realized that I should have probably cooked this meat, so I'm doing that now. I think it'll be easier to grab, and this meat is actually a little bit thicker than I thought, so I think it'll be easier to eat if you cut it. So this is a very interesting thing about Koreans. If you go to Korea, you'll realize that wherever you go, the ajumas or the older women who serve you at the restaurants, they'll always use scissors for everything. You're having a very expensive steak on a Korean barbecue platter and they're using scissors to cut it. It's something that's very mind-blowing for everyone else, but for Koreans, it's such a natural thing. I am getting an arm workout right now.
Speaking of arm workout.
Oh, speaking of that, very good transition, Grace. Grace and Kevin got Oculus, and I know you guys probably saw through some of our other videos how we've been playing it. Oh my god, my arms. Grace is so good at it. I don't know if because she plays every night. Literally, Grace and Kevin, now their favorite thing to do as like a couple is to play cookout or whatever that thing is.
Cookout and
Can you lower the heat
mini-golf.
actually on this?
I think mini golf is probably one of, it feels like a date night.
They're like really into this virtual reality thing. As I'm here, I'm like, I quit after like 2 seconds because I suck at Beat Saber. And the only Beat Saber song I do is BTS. But I did.
These ones are a good workout.
Oh my god. If you guys haven't, get boxing if you want to work out.
Yeah.
It is so hard. Like, it's 9 straight minutes.
Straight. You're the only one.
Well, yeah. If you guys know me, I don't really have patience. And for me, everything is about efficiency and like
Fast.
how fast you are. So you have a minute break in between each round. You have three-minute runs. My arms, yeah, were they killing me? Yes, they were killing me. But I didn't want to waste and sit there for a minute. It just felt like a waste of time. So I went a little crazy and 9 minutes straight. It was like the most painful workout I've ever done. My arms are killing me. My back was killing. I felt like I had the flu. Like I felt like I had to be bedridden for a week. That's how much it hurt, and I couldn't do anything else.
I really like the Oculus, and it's such a good workout. I swear I'm losing weight.
She loves the Oculus, but that's their thing to do, and I think you guys should check it out. We are not sponsored. I think Grace would love if we were sponsored by Oculus.
Yeah, we could use some more headsets. We already have 2.
Let's eat. Do you think you can reach it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait to try. Oh my god, look at this 콩나물. Looks so good.
So good. The 콩나물 adds a lot.
So good, right?
Really good. Man,
And
I think I can eat like 5 bowls of rice.
The 콩나물 has very good texture.
Onions too. Adds a little bit of crunch too.
If you didn't have the bean sprouts, it would be a little
Different.
lack in texture.
I don't
And
know.
you get a lot of good amount of the soup and the wateriness from the bean sprouts.
You know what would be good after you eat something like this? For your
Bokkeumbap?
gas? Bokkeumbap. Yeah.
That's another thing. So if you guys cook it on a fry pan or something, you can add some seaweed flakes to it and rice and just mix it up. I mean, it's carb overload, but it's so good. It's really good. I honestly think this is a very good
I might have to make more.
meal, even just for your family. Wow, I freaking love the 콩나물. This is what you call 밥도둑, rice robber, rice thief. And so basically, this dish is a 밥도둑, a rice thief, because you eat so much rice. You don't even realize how much you're eating because it's so good. I really hope you guys try this out, and we'll see you guys on our next video.